Totally professional, totally on time.
Very on time.
We're set today. Welcome to Attack of the Show, everybody. TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. Keep clapping. I haven't said my name.
Yes.
I'm Kevin Pereira. You may stop now. Olivia's out today.
Hey,
but you have to start again. We have a very familiar face joining us.
Thank you. They asked the janitor. They asked the security guard at the front. They asked the guy that...
Actually, the security guard was busy playing DS Lite,
Everyone was too busy to co-host, so they asked me, and I filled in. Hey, guys, I'm Layla Kaylee.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, September 4th, and we're coming to you live from the G4 Studios in LA.
And we're very glad that you're coming.
I am very glad. This is my first time with you.
Well, it's going to be really quick and easily forgettable.
Let's do it.
On today's show, Google is one step closer to world domination with their new flight simulator. We're going to fly around with it a little bit later. Plus, in the feed, we'll fill you in on the rumors of a new touchscreen iPod that might get announced tomorrow.
Yes. Also, NBC is cutting its ties with iTunes. Will they be the only ones to jump ship, or are they corporate trendsetters? We'll discuss in the loop. Then Tommy Chong will be here live to talk up the new 30th anniversary DVD of Up in Smoke. Now it's time to sweat out all the Labor Day booze.
Oh, thank God. It's time for the top 5 web items gathered for your convenience around the net. All right, we're going to start things off today with a bit of a classic that's come back into the old limelight.
Yes, Appalachian State University is back in the news for its recent upset victory over 5th-ranked Michigan over the weekend.
Yeah, anybody see the game? Nope. Yeah, precisely.
I was horse riding.
I was playing Toe Jam and Earl all weekend. That's even better.
What's that? Toe Jam what?
Oh, I'll school you later.
Is it American?
Yeah, it's the greatest Genesis game ever.
All right.
Now, the Mountaineers beat the Wolverines 34-32 in what are some are calling the biggest upset of all time. And the school's getting a lot of attention now. So here's a little video that they made to promote themselves. Now, this was back in the day, but it's still pure genius.
High upon the mountain above the rest, there's a university that's going places, working together to be the best. Appalachian family of smiling faces. Appalachian is
Can I get some now?
I always feel like I might have missed out by bailing on college, but
No,
if
didn't.
they had sent me a recruitment video that was done in Windows Movie Maker, I would have totally gone.
If they had added Master P, like, no, it would have
Dropping
been...
it like it's hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, exactly. No. Anyway, all right. And at number 4 today is a new and dangerous pastime that's sure to get eventually itself a Dateline expose special.
Well, this is what happens when someone pays attention for 5 minutes in physics class, and then, of course, they figure out how to apply the lesson that they kind of paid attention to a beer bottle. So enjoy this clip. It's from 5min.com. And don't try this at home and yada, yada.
Try it at home.
Don't kill yourself or your
Let's
pets.
do it.
You get it.
First we're going to do is take an empty beer bottle. Okay, any beer bottle will work. So you fill it with cold water, leave it from an inch from the top. And what you do is you hold it near the top. Okay, so what you do is you're going to take the fleshy part of your hand here. Okay, and you're going to hit the mouth, the opening of the bottle as hard as you can. The air pressure will force the bottle to break. Okay, so I'll demonstrate. Okay, hit this as hard as you can. And there you have it.
No? Yeah?
There you have it.
There you have it. Now, you don't seem impressed.
I really don't know what happened there.
Oh, you fill the bottle with water. The physics thing, it's not that impressive, right? A girl sees that. It's like it's not very manly to bust a bottle like that.
No.
You know, like, the way you should do it, I asked for a bottle earlier. Like, if you were a real man.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
You trying to get yourself tased over here if you try and break that in front of me.
Huh? No, I'm just like, so you don't have to fill it with water and break it in front of a sink. Like, if you got a real bottle. What? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying, you just get in there and, just break it on your arm, right?
Are you
Forearms of steel.
insane?
Yeah, it's John Bay style. I worked on the abs, and now I'm moving on the forearms.
I want you.
Thank you. You're welcome, America.
That coming all hot and bothered. Today's number 3 is some new footage of the upcoming Simpsons game called creatively The Simpsons Game.
How sad that the bottle kind of broke as I was taking it out. Oh, well. The new multi-platform adventure that spoofs some of gaming's most popular titles. Today we've got some video of their Medal of Honor spin-off. It's called Medal of Homer.
Look at me, I'm France. I'm a scared girl. I don't like being bombed and attacked.
Not bad, right?
That was intense. I liked it.
Yeah, the more I see about this game, the more I'm really excited to play it.
It looks
that
really
was a
good.
perfect parry. Well
I
done,
like the
guys.
green, you know.
Well, oh, you like the big body?
Is your arm okay?
I don't know.
I gotta take a
really
look at
hurt. Did it leave a... Oh, God, I don't want to look. Is it bad?
Kevin, don't be a baby. There's nothing there.
Oh, so I'm really that awesome, right?
You are that awesome. Can we give it up for Kevin, everyone?
All right. It's good. Let's just let it be a mystery, everybody.
Okay.
And at number 2 today is a new feature on Google Earth version 4.2.
The free update released at the end of August got attention. Can you stop? Got attention for its new night sky mapping features. You're giving me a heart attack, which delighted astronomy nerds worldwide.
How do I get away with that? I'm so strong.
Wah! Let me hear your man roar. But it also has a great Easter egg for aviation nerds, too.
Yes, by hitting Control-Alt-A or Apple Option A, you gain access to a hidden flight simulator, and you can fly an F-16 or an SR-20 Deuce from airports all over the world. It's a new way of saying 22.
I see. I thought Deuce was something else. All right, we're going to take a look at the program in action right now.
All right, so here it is. We got Google Earth. Sadly, I downloaded this weekend as well and we're playing with it all the time. So we can fly out a truckie, or we can. What do you want? You want an F-16?
As you can see, it's going to replace your Microsoft Flight Simulator anytime. There's no cockpit controls or full view of the plane you're flying, but it's kind of. Can I take a?
Yeah, so you hit page up to get up to speed, and then there you go.
And
so press down.
Geronimo.
Down will lift you up.
Well, I want to go flying.
Well, you got to get off the ground. So hit down first, down, and then that'll.
But I thought if you hit down, you go down. I want to go up, so you hit up.
Well, airline controls are inverse, though.
Well, then airline controls.
Oh, then it said.
What did I do?
You clipped a wing on the runway and killed 180 passengers.
Sorry.
But that's all right. Let's get one more. Come on.
I get excited.
But now we're already in the air. So go for it.
Down is up.
Yeah, down is up, and now you're doing now you're kind of barrel rolling and stalling.
You know, I give up.
And causing viewers across America to vomit simultaneously.
I want to see the ground, though.
Me too. I'd love to see it. There was a hint to the horizon. Don't give them too much now.
All right, the conclusion to this is that I can't fly a plane.
But here's, the amazing thing about this being Google is that you get the satellite imagery. I mean, obviously you did, and we got a lot of blue sky. But if we fly towards, and you can see it streaming in. So that's kind of neat, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
All right. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure, why not?
All right, again, this is a hidden Easter egg feature. It's in the new Google Earth, so don't expect any support from Mountain View if it kills your computer or causes you to vomit profusely. And it doesn't come with later jet engine noises, but if we can get them to add that in, would you record the jet engine noises?
I would.
Okay, good. All right, and at number 1 today, quite possibly, and I say this with all sincerity, quite possibly the best advertising campaign in the history of mankind.
Well, I am a little partial to this because it's from my home country of Britain. Cadbury Chocolates, which sadly they don't send most of their good stuff over here, launched a new ad called A Minute and a Half Full of Joy. According to their site, this video aims simply to make you smile.
Yes, and it succeeds, to say the least. It combines two of the greatest things ever, and I love it. I love it, too. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Well, I've been waiting for the summer for all my life. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I truly believe that's probably one of the best videos I've seen in years.
It's really good, and that girl is a pretty pimp.
Yeah, and it's hard not to be like that happy and like you see him and he's like getting charged, he's getting ready for the drum beat.
Feels it coming.
Scientifically proven to be impossible to not get that excited when you're playing that drum beat.
I'm just excited standing next to you, to be honest with you. Yeah.
My forearms of steel.
Yeah. To get your daily viral fix, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet and sign up for the Around the Net podcast. As Flores, our stage manager's freaking out right now.
That happens.
Andy, just relax. It's okay. I'll be fine.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Layla Kaylee has it in the feed. Layla?
Okay, here it comes. Thanks, guys.
Oh.
Apple's set to unveil something big tomorrow in San Francisco, and all signs point to an iPod overhaul. There's talk of OS upgrades, video playback, and a whole lot more. We'll have all the latest rumors in just a bit. Back to you now.
Thank you, Layla. All right, now let's hear from you in the Peanut Gallery. Once again, it's time for some video viewer mail.
John, fire away.
Attack of the show. I've been hearing a lot about how great BioShock is. Woo! How come Civil War is never mentioned on your show? This game is 35,000 times better than BioShock! Oh, look at me! I'm a fake story! This is real! This is freaking real, okay?
Wow. Now we know what the Civil War PR department's been up to. They've been cruising our Stickcam page and sending us videos for the last few months. Yikes. Well, okay, he was passionate about Civil War. We get that. That's cool. But the thing that we really care about.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's September 4th. We're live. I'm Layla Kaylee, and it's time for the only news you need to know in the feed. Apple is set to unveil something big tomorrow, and everyone's speculating that the iPod could be getting an overhaul. Right now, the rumors point to brand new iPod Nanos with the ability to play videos downloaded from iTunes. Many are speculating that the Nanos would feature a stripped-down version of OS X, the same one that's inside iPhones. If this is true, it could mean that the iPod would have more functionality than just playing music and videos. There's talk of Wi-Fi being added, which could allow access to the iTunes Store on the go. Of course, these are all rumors, and we'll have the real story tomorrow. While new iPods sound great, it looks like there will be less content to download thanks to corporate squabbling. What's new? NBC Universal has decided to end its deal with iTunes and will no longer be selling TV shows on the site after December. There are rumors that the rift was caused by NBC wanting to raise the prices of the shows to $4.99, a $3 increase, but no official statement has been made. However, Heroes will still be available for the rest of the season thanks to a 2-year deal with Apple. Stick around, we'll have more on this story in the loop later on. Looks like horror isn't dead after all. After a summer of lackluster fright films that bombed at the box office, Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween broke a box office record and earned $31 million over the Labor Day weekend. And it did it despite some truly horrifying reviews. Labor Day ends a record summer for Hollywood with the domestic box office gross exceeding $4 billion. But if you're thinking that quality films and big budget sequels were solely responsible for those staggering summer earnings, think again. Variety.com speculates that global warming and the resulting hot weather drove audiences into movie theaters seeking air condition relief. I guess that's one way to explain why Halloween did so well. Sorry, Rob. Microsoft's limited edition Halo 3 peripherals are out in stores right now. According to IGN.com, Microsoft has released Halo 3 controllers and wireless headsets for the Xbox 360 designed by comic book artist and Spawn creator Todd McFarlane. In addition, Microsoft has released an Xbox 360 messenger kit that includes a chat pad and headset that allows users to chat in-game over Xbox Live and Windows-based PCs. The controllers and headset will each retail for $59.99. The messenger kit is $29.99, not bad. And finally, we have a Pac-Man shocker, literally. A version of the classic arcade game that actually electroshocks players is being used to study the effects of fear on the brain. Researchers at University College London said that the study shows that the closer gamers got to dangers, the more they simply acted on instinct. In other words, Pinky, Blinky, Inky, and Clyde are much scarier when they can electrocute you. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Keep your iPod fed with all the news you need to know by downloading our Daily Feed podcast. Get it now at g4tv.com/podcast. Now you've just been fed. What a mouthful.
I am full. Thank you for that.
You're full good. I wanted to feed you good.
It's time now, though, for a healthy dose of information.
are back and ready to get dirty with DVDs. Let's go over to Kevin, who's got the peep show.
All right, thanks, Layla. Today we have a breakdown of the latest DVD releases and are seeing if they're worth a buy, a pass, or the old rent. So face it, you just can't live without some DVDs Day. Here he is. Look at him. Look at that face. That's a face you can trust. Our resident film expert, Chris Gore. Welcome back to the show, Chris.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, thank you. Let's get to the DVDs. Let's get right down to business. Start things off with Robot Chicken Season 2, Uncensored.
Now, what's great about this, if you're already a fan, you're going to see Robot Chicken in a way you have never seen Robot Chicken.
Really?
They say MF. You got these, yeah, I mean, they're saying, they're throwing the F-bombs all over the place. It's hysterical. I mean...
Wait, is the show, because I think sometimes shows are funnier when they are bleeped. You know, sometimes when you remove the bleeping, it's not as funny.
No, this is actually funnier with the swearing because action figures and claymated
Right.
characters swearing is hysterical. For me, it's all about the extras. There's a ton of deleted scenes on this. There's also, they've even got deleted audio where they didn't actually get to the animation phase. And then what's cool is seeing the writers they introduce, like Seth Green and whatnot, introduce all of the deleted scenes.
Very
and
cool.
they even go to show the guy who was the coolest job on Robot Chicken. He is the guy that goes out and finds all the toys that they animate with. So he's going to swap meets, he's going to Toys R Us. His whole job is to
go out and buy toys.
His job is to buy toys.
Yeah.
That is the coolest job on the planet. But just also seeing like how these guys, you know, interact together. And I mean, they are clearly having a blast.
Do they take you through the making of critical scenes and show you just how impossible some of these shots are?
Absolutely. And what's funny is the making of is not just about like, okay, they go through the writing phase, but also all their battles with the lawyers, which the lawyers actually want them to get away with a lot of stuff. But it's like, what can we do? You know, how far can we take it with a Twinkie? You know, what can we do with a Twinkie?
Right.
So,
By the way, every Twinkie gag that I've wanted to do on the show has been shot down.
See,
Seriously.
the lawyers are looser
Yeah,
than
I have to eat it with my hands and mouth. Okay, I get it, legal. What's the verdict?
Verdict on
the
this,
Robot Chicken?
Absolutely a buy. So much good stuff, packed and layered. Get it.
Awesome. Good to hear. Masters of Horror Season 1 box set.
Now, if you watch the show originally on Showtime, you know that this is, you know, master horror directors, Joe Dante, Takashi Miike, basically getting an hour to do whatever they want within a limited budget. So for me, some of these episodes are, you know, hit and miss. One in particular I thought was great is Homecoming. If you've seen this one where a bunch of, you know, soldier zombies rise from the dead to vote in an election, basically to end this war. Kind of a little commentary on what's happening today.
Zombies voting, it must be Republican-based. I get it.
Exactly. Well, they do try to represent both sides, but what's interesting is there's an Ann Coulter character that's just as loathsome on the show as she is in real life. I mean, just horrifying. So,
All right, but what about the special features? What additional content are we getting with this box set?
Commentary on every episode, behind the scenes. There's even a great interview with Joe Dante from a cable TV show from the 70s. So a lot of great, I mean, they went all out on the extras. The box is not as impressive to me, the physical, actual box itself. I'm sort of a geek for that, like the way it sits
Well,
on
if
your
you're going to
shelf.
put it in interesting packaging, make it interesting.
Well, it's this cheap cardboard-looking mausoleum that's it's not real fun to display. And to me, it's because it's great extras, but because episodes are hit and miss, for me, this is a rent.
Okay.
Because we're seeing a lot of it. It's just, where am I going to put it?
All right, now we talked a lot about NBC today. We talked a lot about iTunes, but let's get to what matters most, the shows on the network.
Right.
We have The Office Season 3. I love the series. I don't know how you feel about it.
Love The Office. I mean, I worked at a place like that once. It was torture. I have a much more fun job now. But let me just say, if you're a fan of the show, you already love it. Deleted scenes for every episode. It's shocking how many. This is why they started to do those supersized episodes, because they'd have like 20 minutes of deleted
And it's good content.
It's amazing content. And not only that commentary, not in all the episodes, but you hear the actors and the writers get together to do the commentary. So much.
Bottom line, we know our audience loves The Office. It's got some special features. What's the verdict?
Verdict is, this is a buy. There's just too much good stuff. If you're a fan of the show, you got to have it.
Now, we're running out of time, but I know you always bring a little quick pick along with you. So what do you recommend this week?
I have a special quick pick, but also have a special guest to talk about the quick pick. This is Up in Smoke, which this movie changed my life.
Hello, Tommy Chong, everybody.
Hero of mine. And this show, or this movie, is why I say man all the time. But now, you guys, can I just ask you, were you high when you made the film? At any point? Was there any? Because, you know, we can't even show clips.
When weren't you high?
When you weren't high, yeah.
Okay, I confess. I inhaled.
You did inhale. That's good. Good. Fantastic.
And it's okay to. It's okay to love it.
But The DVD's fantastic.
Yeah,
The
it's good.
commentary and deleted scenes and just all kinds of stuff. And Harry Dean Stanton, I didn't realize there's a scene with you in prison with Harry Dean Stanton that was cut from the film. Why did that get cut? It was a great scene.
It slowed it down, but yeah, it's good. It's good for the DVD. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
And you're in the behind the scenes as well, which is great.
Well,
Everything you
phenomenal
wanted
quick
to
pick.
know.
I'm glad you're in the behind the scenes. Do you mind hanging out on set for a little while, maybe during the commercial breaks? We can chat about the movie after the break.
I'm here.
All right, Tommy Chong is hanging out. Chris, thank you so much. Excellent TV Tuesday. Everybody visit filmthreat.com for more movie info, but don't go anywhere. We're coming right back with more from Mr. Tommy Chong. Stay tuned, folks.
Coming up, call your friends and open a window. Because the Attack's serving up a live interview with Tommy Chong.
All right, hey, everybody. Welcome back to TV's only source for all the stuff you care about, and I hope you restocked your munchies during the break, because with me now, the godfather of weed, Tommy Chong, his DVD, Up in Smoke. We all know it's a cult classic, but let's take a look at a clip from the 30-year anniversary edition DVD that was released today.
Hey, double bubble. Come on, baby, I'll give you a ride. Let's go. Yeah, bend over. I'll drive you home, baby. Hey, you ain't a chick.
Yeah, I know, but listen, that's the only way I can get anybody to stop, man.
Hey, that's false advertising, that, man.
Oh, wow. Hey, I really like your car, man.
Oh, you do?
Wow, did you do this yourself?
Yeah, I customized it myself, man.
Wow, looks fantastic, man.
Tommy Chong, ladies and gentlemen. Cars should come stock like that. Why don't they ship them like that?
Oh man.
All right, Tommy, some things are just timeless, but was there a particular ingredient, perhaps THC aside, that, you know, in Up in Smoke that makes it stand the test of time the way it does?
Well, Up in Smoke was a 10-year accumulation of our live show.
Mm-hmm.
Teach and I have been on the road. Well, first of all, we did records and we did, you know, CDs, and we did, well, records in those days, but it was our live show.
Right.
And we just put our live show on film.
But, you know, other groups have tried that, and it has just failed miserably, and I don't want to name too many names.
Well,
but,
you figure out, we did the same bit for 10 years, 2-3 times a night sometimes. And the bits would grow and grow and grow, and that's really what it was.
Right, you just completely refined it to a point where
got it refined to the point that in Up in Smoke, the first 30 minutes is just nonstop laughs.
Now, what I'm curious about is, do you think a film like that could be made today, like in this day and age?
Yeah?
Yeah?
But
you think they could get, I mean, there's so many people lobbying to get cigarettes out of films. Do you think you could really celebrate driving a van full of weed from Mexico to the...
Well, I think pot's more popular now than it ever was.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, that, like you said, that film's timeless.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you look at the immigration bit on there. It's now.
Yeah.
It's happening now. Everything that we did in that film is happening now. That's why it's such a good release now, because now you know, you can see that the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Right. Now it's the 30th anniversary, obviously 30th anniversary DVD. What sort of, did you do any sort of extras? Were you involved in some behind-the-scenes commentary, anything like that on the disc?
Yeah, I think I did. You know, I'm not sure. You know, I've been doing so many things for so many. You know, they say go in the studio stand, talk into the mic.
At some point, you may have actually discussed what happened on the set, though.
Probably, you know. But it was the first reality show. Everything that happened in that movie, really, Cheech and I, at one time or another, did that exact same
So he really
bit.
did pick you up, assuming that you were a hot lady hitchhiker.
Well, he would pick up ladies.
Yeah. Well, at least there's some truth to it. Now, I know that there's always been talk of a new feature and saying it's on, it's off. I mean, what are your feelings on that? Would you like to reprise the role and do it again?
Well, you know, the more Cheech and I talk about it, the more we feel that it's best left, you know, on screen the way it was. We could never do any better than what we did then.
You wouldn't want to maybe usher in a new era?
Yeah, but I want to do it with a different medium. You know, right now I'm in the process of getting all the Cheech and Chong CDs animated.
Oh,
you
very
know,
cool.
Like Santa Claus and His Old Lady and Sister Mary Elephant.
Oh, Sister Mary Elephant, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Dave's Not Here. All those, they should be in animation.
Okay,
and
so you're thinking like online distribution, though? People can go and download the comics? Or are you thinking...
We're playing with it. I'm back with, you know, talking with Lou Adler, you know, so we're going to come up with a plan. You know, might even, you know, include this
Gladly, and I'll go in a VO booth and record.
But as far as Cheech and I going back together again, we tried. For 3 years we've been trying, but his schedule, he takes him. He's got art shows to do, and he has to go have dinner with Don Johnson.
Well, who doesn't? Really?
And, I don't. I never get invited. I never get invited.
Well, you had time to write a book, which is the old Eye Chong.
Yeah, I had lots of time.
You had a lot of time to write that book.
9 months in jail. Yeah, I think I'll do something. I'll write a book.
Yeah. Aside from avoiding the showers as much as possible, let's get a couple chapters out.
No. I tried to get some action going, but I'm too old. No one hit on me. I tried, man.
Did you take it personally?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, I would too.
Say, what's wrong with me?
Tommy Chong, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Let's do it for him. If you ever happen to be locked up, by the way, give this man some attention. Thanks so much for stopping by, Tommy. Appreciate it. Everybody, the DVD is on shelves today. It's the Up in Smoke 30th Anniversary Edition. It's a must-have for everybody's collection.
Want to hit?
Please, you smoked out our stick cam earlier, so thanks for that. Everybody, go back to Layla while I thank you.
I call dibs on that. And finally today at the Leipzig Games Convention, a few weeks back, some of the biggest buzz was over the announcement for Mafia 2, a sequel to the popular Mafia. The game is set in the late 1940s and early 1950s and will be available for the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. Here's a look. What you doing?
Passing it.
Oh.
So, what about you, Vito? You against killing animals? How about, the human animal?
Oh, please! I got a wife and kids!
You should have thought of that before.
All right, coming up on the next Attack of the Show with rumors of a new iPod swirling, we're going to reveal the big news out of Apple's press conference.
Plus, in Game Break, X-Play's lovely Miss Morgan Webb will be here to discuss Lair, the one-time PS3 killer application that's getting awful reviews. And in Attack This, we look at future tech, including DARPA's plan for a real-life cloaking device. Lovely. Now for all the things you saw today and more, go to g4tv.com/AOTS.
If you had a real-life cloaking device and could sneak anywhere other than my dressing room, where would it be?
In your shower. Now give me a kiss and show me your knickers.
All right, that's fine.
Come here.
We'll see you later. In what order? Do you want to see the boxers first, or how does...
Kiss you first and then see.
Okay, well...
Which way do I turn? Do we...
Huh? No, I tilt this way.
You tilt.
Here, well, kick your leg up first, because you have to have proper leg positioning. And then I just sort of do this. Here.
Oh.
Okay, my back. Hold on. No, hold on.
I broke my back.
Make out with me!